Hi there, this is Mo Volans for Point Blank Music School, and we're currently looking at Final Touch by Positive Grid for the iPad. Now this is a total mastering solution, and one of the processors built right into the app is a multi-band dynamics processor. We're going to take a look at that now and see how we can get the best out of it. So here we are with the multi-band dynamics processor open and selected. Now, if you've never used a multi-band dynamics processor, don't be worried by the name or by the amount of controls that are here, because all it really is 4 compressors. Each compressor can work over its own frequency, and we can alter these by grabbing a handle and changing the frequency. And you can see at the top there's a frequency readout. But if you need to get a better handle on exactly what audio or what section of your track this is working over, we can play the track back. And we can press solo down here, and you can hear it in real time. You can solo more than one band. So if you wanted to solo maybe the bottom 2 bands, and you can easily take a solo off. And we can also mute bands as well once everything's playing. Now once we've got our frequency set up, so say we solo in our high end here, put it in a lively section of the track so we can hear our hi-hats and our high-end percussion. Once we've got that isolated, we can then start to add some treatment. Now the first thing you can do here, of course, is just grab these handles and increase or reduce the gain. And this is very much like just a standard EQ, but this isn't just what we can do. We can also add compression. So let's go ahead and add some compression to the high frequency. I'm going to increase the ratio, and then I'm going to bring the threshold down in this band until we start to see some gain reduction. In this high area here, you can see the gain reduction occurring in the display. Now this is adding control, but it's also reducing the high frequency, so you can actually increase the gain to match the reduction, so you get both control and a more neutral sound closer to the original. You can also alter the attack and release of each compressor, and remember, at any point we can change the frequency that it's working over. So using this sort of method, we can add control to specific bands of our track, specific frequency zones of our track. So let's say you've got a kick drum that you want to control at the beginning of your track here. We can do that just by homing in on the low frequencies. And this won't affect the rest of the track, so it'll leave your high end and your high mids, your snares and any vocals completely untouched. So as you can see, this is really the ideal processor for homing in on specific frequencies in your track, and really for any style of music. So if you've got a rock track and maybe there's a snare or a vocal that's a little loud, you can bring that mid frequency down without colouring the rest of your master and the rest of your mix. Next up, we're going to see another really innovative processor, which is a stereo imager, and this is going to allow us not only to open up our stereo image, but also to control the low end stereo image independently.